All righty, everybody, welcome in our very next guest, the wonderful and talented Andrew Stellan. Say hello to everybody, Andrew.
Hey, everybody. How's it all going?
All right. So, just so that, in case people don't know, we're talking to you about your newest project, which is a pretty huge one, if I'm being honest. It's Dark Phoenix from Fox and Marvel, yes?
Yes, it is quite huge. Just hit me. How big it is.
No, that's pretty awesome, and I love the fact that you're in that. We just got done talking to one of your co-stars, Afro Williams, and she seems excited about the project as well.
Yes, absolutely. What a wonderful person she is.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that because I enjoyed talking to her as well. You had a very long and storied career in the stunt game, whether it's coordinating, choreography, or just doing stunts yourself. Can you speak a little bit about that and why that was the route you took and why that's important to you?
Doing stunts, the stunt journey.
Yeah.
Well, that began on Lord of the Rings, and it just ventured from there. Been in quite a few movies as a stunt performer, but then as time went on, it started getting into acting. After a while, so I found out that actually being a stunt performer is actually being an actor, an action actor. So as time progressed, I really wanted to get into fight choreography, which I have done so, and I was assistant fight choreography to Richard Norton on the X-Men. And, Richard was the one that came up with the idea of the character having hair that extends out to 10 feet. So then we choreographed fights with Richard. So it was wonderful.
I think that looking through the stuff you've done, I think that a lot of the work that you've put in, it looks so flawless as a finished product, but I'm sure that there's a ton of stuff we don't know looking at it as a regular audience member that you had to do or put in, and all the tireless nights of work that you had to put in. So I just want to thank you for making those really incredibly difficult things look so easy.
Oh, bless. Thank you so much.
It looks like you were also the lead stunt coordinator on Spartacus, too, the TV show. Is that correct?
Yes. I was assistant fight coordinator on that to Al Poulton. That was a really good journey as well. Spartacus was a very challenging show to work on, but it was amazing to work with all the actors, and especially, choreographing all the fights. It's great.
And I mean, that's the best part of that show, the fights in the arena and the sword fighting and the battles. So, I mean, thank you for making the best part of the show, and making that happen. That looks good, too.
Oh, man. Thank you so much.
For me, when I look at your career, the thing that stands out to me is you're actually in one of my personal favorite horror movies, 30 Days of Night.
Oh, yes.
I love that film. You are an absolute terror in that movie, though. You scare the crap out of people.
Well, thank you.
Right? That's the biggest compliment you can pay someone, is that they're frightening as hell.
Yes. And, thank you so much for that. That was a really, really nice journey, that one. To tell you the truth, I thought I had missed the opportunity to actually go for a part in there, because I arrived back from 10,000 BC back to Auckland, and the auditions had already finished. So I did a self-tape, and the self-tape didn't really go too well. Had a cat climbing up the sheet, and my kids were laughing at me, and my ex was laughing at me as well, and so it was like, crap, I'll just send this anyway. And then David Slade, I got a phone call that he wanted me to come in and play this character called Arvin, and I was at a loss, because I thought I'd stuffed it right up.
Nah, you nailed it, man. I mean, when you look at that movie, one of the two images that are still in my mind several years and several watches afterwards are that initial smile that you give, that sadistic initial smile.
Oh, yeah.
And then the no God scene. Those are the two things that stick out in my brain. from that particular film, and it's because you have, no offense, you have a very, very large jawline.
Oh yeah, thank you.
It just scares the crap. I'm like, that guy's gonna kill everybody. Look how big he is. You know?
Uh-huh.
And that's just how I feel when I watch that movie. And the bald head does not help. It does not help. That bald head is just intimidating, just looking at it. So that's awesome. It's funny because I don't know if our audience knows, but if it's come out in the last 15 to 20 years and it has some pretty sweet stunts in it, you probably were a part of it.
No, exactly. Exactly. It was just, it's all about timing, right?
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, being good at your job usually helps too, though.
Sorry?
Being good at what you do helps too.
Oh, thank you very much.
You know what I mean? Because you look at something like Ghost in the Shell, which you did stunts for. Like,
yes, I acted in that as well, yeah.
That could have gone real bad because a lot of it's CGI and weird stuff, and the camera's moving a lot. But it all looks pretty crisp, you know? Everything looks crisp there, you know? And I think that says a lot about getting the right guy for the job. And you said you were in 10,000 BC. That's another one where it could have all kind of gone haywire.
Yeah. No, well, yeah. Most of the movies all of them actually that I've been in, it's all been an amazing journey and just a growing journey as well, as a person. And yeah, it's, wow. I'm just so blessed and humbled and honored to be in every single one of them.
Well, and we're glad to have you in them because you bring something to every part you're in, right? That's kind of the goal of any actor, is to bring something to the role.
Absolutely.
So we like to ask a couple of fun questions of anybody who graces us with their presence and gives us a part of their day. And the first one I always like to ask is, who as an actor or stunt performer has kind of inspired you and keeps you going and makes you want to step up your game?
Well, I must say Viggo Mortensen as an actor. That human being is so humble and amazing, and just his presence is incredible. Just being around, you know, I don't know what to say about the guy. He's just incredibly amazing, and he definitely, as a person and a role model, that would be my man right there.
That's a great answer. You had the pleasure of working with him too, so.
Yes, I did, which was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
And is there anybody else that you look at and say, you know what, that person inspires me?
Oh, yeah, well, there are a few, Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp. I got the pleasure to work with him. Michael Fassbender. I mean, what an amazing man. He reminds me of Viggo Mortensen, really, just being humble. I mean, all of them actually were just amazing, you know. Man, who else? I don't think, you know what? Every single actor that I have met has shared a little bit of special something, you know, and it's made me grow as a person because I've taken these little things away just because I could, and because they've just given so much, you know, and I really don't know what to say. It's amazing. What an amazing experience.
I love hearing that. That just makes me so happy to hear that, because that means that every single time you step foot out there to make a movie, that you're going to learn something new from somebody, and they're willingly giving you a part of them in order to make yourself better.
Absolutely. Yes, that's exactly it. You know, and I am, you know, everyone is forever learning, and man, I just want to learn from the best.
And you are learning. You're working with the best, so I can totally see why you'd learn from the best. The second question we like to ask everybody, and this is always the tough question. They tell me this is a hard-hitting one. If you were stuck on an island, not the island you're from, but any other deserted island, and you could only take 2 films with you for eternity, what would they be and why?
The Princess Bride.
Oh, good answer.
And The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Those are fantastic answers, because you're never going to have a dull moment with those two.
Heck no. No, I mean, I love The Princess Bride. You know, it's just just the storyline, the tale of love will conquer all. You know, and it's true love.
I'm a big softie myself, so I get
Oh
it.
man, oh yeah, totally. And Jesus Christ Superstar, actually, that would be between Rocky Horror Picture Show and Jesus Christ Superstar.
You want a musical? I get that.
Yeah.
Nah, Rocky Horror is great, man. I mean, you'd be on the island doing the time.
Oh, it's great.
That would be great. Those are great answers. Like, legitimately, I'm surprised at the Princess Bride answer, but I shouldn't be because it's an amazing film. So.
Oh, it is an amazing film. Yeah, one of the best in its time. You know. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still going strong.
What's funny? We recently wrote up a list of films from the year that I was born, which I was, I'm born in 1987, and that was number one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and it had some stiff competition, man. 87 was a great year.
Oh yeah.
So, stiff competition. So is there anything that you'd want to say to the audience about Dark Phoenix and why they should see it and kind of give them a little bit about it?
Well, all I can say is that if you're loving the X-Men, then you're going to love this. I don't know. It's a must go and see, you know. Everyone put really hard work into this, and it's a long time coming, 2 years. So I think it's ready for everyone to capture, and it should catch everyone,
I like that. Yeah, we're definitely going to check it out, and so I like what you had to say there. If you like the X-Men, go and see this one. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah. I like that. And then, is there anything you wanted to say about your other new project, The Deadlands, that's coming out soon?
Oh, the Deadlands. We worked on that a while back, feature film. I've just finished a New Zealand feature film, actually, The Legend of Baron Toa. That I was very blessed to be a part of. And what's on the next? What's next? I think it's Cowboy Bebop, really.
I'm so glad you said that. You're in that?
I'll be fight coordinating on that, as well as might have an acting part in there as well. So.
Oh, little known fact, that is my favorite anime of all time. I can't believe I'm talking to you about this right now. It's so brilliant. Are they going to have the same theme? If they change the theme song, I'm leaving.
I can't really say much about the show at this point in time.
I called you out on that one, Andrew. Sorry. It's been such a pleasure talking to you, man. You're a great time, and I really appreciate the time you've given us today.
Oh, thank you so much for your time, and it's a big pleasure for myself.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you want to leave the audience with? Any words of advice? Anything that you want to say before we let you go on with the rest of your day?
Well, I suppose there's just be a good human being, and magic,
That's some sound advice. I'm not even going to lie to you. Sound advice. Just be a good human and enjoy the magic of life, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been my pleasure, Andrew. I really appreciate you giving us even 10 or 15 minutes of your day, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and keep being awesome. Keep doing awesome work.
Oh, thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. And peace out to the audience.
Bye.